Girl Named Tom Talks winning The Voice, Christmas, and the Big 2025 on the way. Girl Named Tom is an American pop/folk/country trio hailing from Pettisville, Ohio, composed of siblings Bekah Grace Liechty, Joshua Liechty, and Caleb Liechty. The group made history by becoming the first trio to win NBC's The Voice during season 21, under the mentorship of Kelly Clarkson. Known for their angelic sibling harmonies, Girl Named Tom blends influences from folk legends like Joni Mitchell and Crosby, Stills, and Nash, with modern pop icons such as Taylor Swift and Harry Styles. The trio's name has a heartwarming origin rooted in childhood. Joshua and Caleb, hoping for a baby brother, nicknamed their little sister Bekah Thomas when she was a baby, a name that stuck and became their band's unique moniker. Since winning The Voice, the siblings have moved to Nashville and immersed themselves in the songwriting community there. They kicked off 2024 with a creative retreat, reconnecting with their roots and crafting new songs off the grid. In March, they released their heartfelt single, Get a Little Lost. Fans can experience the trio's signature harmonies live during their holiday tour, The Joy of Christmas, which is happening in the USA right now. We caught up with them from the tour bus to talk all things The Voice, Christmas, and look ahead to an exciting 2025. Thank you for your time today, guys. I know how busy you are out on tour right now. Bekah, thanks for having us. Joshua, we're in Portland, Oregon. How is the Christmas tour going? Bekah, really well. We have about 8 shows left. The crowds have been awesome and have been filled with a lot of Christmas spirit, which means we're having a blast on stage, and in our off time it's been fun too. Looking at your Spotify, I get the feeling I am talking to 3 people who are big fans of Christmas: the music, the season, the traditions. Do you have any Christmas traditions that you look forward to each year? Joshua, there's a book called An Orange for Frankie written by Patricia Polacco, which is a picture book. It's something we read as a family for many years on Christmas Eve, and we still read that. That's a really cherished Christmas tradition for the 3 of us. I really love your new original Christmas song, Tonight is Christmas Eve. Is it harder to write a Christmas song as opposed to a regular run-of-the-mill song? Caleb, that's an interesting question. I think it might be harder in terms of when you are writing normal songs and you are trying to create something that has never been said before. In the landscape of Christmas, there is a narrower scope of what you can access and say. We are a family band, and we do love Christmas, and there are themes that come up every day that can be applied to that time of year. We love talking about harmony and peace in our normal shows, and that can be applied to Christmas alongside themes like togetherness and family, so we find it comes up relatively easily. Joshua, to nerd out, just for a little bit, Christmas songs can get really chordy. All the chords are kind of just good to go. We like using strange chords in lots of regular writing sessions. People are always telling us just to stick to the basic chords, right? With Christmas, it just opens all the doors to us to experiment a little and have fun. It's now been 3 years, this week, since you won The Voice. Does that seem like a long time ago now? Bekah, in some ways, yes, it does feel like a long time ago, and yet in others it feels like it was just yesterday. We had a really cool moment when the show invited us back the year after to perform an original Christmas song during the finale of season 22. That was surreal, to return to the show and to take the stage with our own song. That meant a lot. What did you learn about yourselves taking part in that competition, do you think? Joshua, I think our confidence grew so much from week to week. We learned to really trust in each other in those critical moments, and we learned to arrange music quickly and to a good standard too. Week to week, there was such little turnaround time, so you needed to be able to react and move on to the next week and the next song, which had a massive impact on our confidence. Every week and every stage we went through, the pressure kept rising, but our confidence kept rising too. Caleb, It also taught us that no stage is too large for a girl named Tom. I get that. You've performed the whole of your lives in different spaces, but nothing like that before. Does that mean you don't get nervous going on stage anymore? Bekah, laughing. We get nervous before every show and every stage we perform on. I think that's a sign that we really care about each show and each performance. The voice did help us realize that we do have what it takes to be able to perform on big shows, and that helped us open up for artists like pentatonics in arenas all over the country.